I'm your rich uncle. I want to see my family win. Follow my advice, and you'll be the rich uncle in your family.
If I had to start from zero and reach 100K as fast as possible, I wouldn't rely on luck or complicated strategies. I'd follow a simple, repeatable system. It's not about chasing trends or overnight success, but about focusing on high-income skills, aggressive saving, and smart reinvestment. The goal is speed with structure. Earn more, keep more, and grow it consistently. Most people overcomplicate wealth building, but the truth is, a clear system executed daily beats random effort. In this approach, every dollar has a job, every action has a purpose, and momentum becomes your biggest advantage. Today we will talk about the exact system I'd use to reach 100K fast. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Clarity, urgency, and reverse engineering the 100K goal. Reaching 100K fast starts with precision thinking. Instead of treating it as a distant dream, the system begins by reverse engineering the number. For example, 100K in 12 months means roughly $8,300 per month. In 6 months, it's about $16,600 per month. You can break it down even further into weekly and daily targets, which makes the goal feel immediate and measurable. This breakdown transforms a large goal into actionable targets. It forces you to evaluate your current position, income, skills, time availability, network, and resources, and identify the gap between where you are and where you need to be. Urgency is critical because speed requires intensity and intentional action. When time is compressed, you naturally begin prioritizing high-leverage activities and eliminating distractions. You start asking better questions like, what can I do today that directly moves me toward revenue? This clarity strengthens commitment because vague goals create weak effort, while specific, time-bound targets demand structured execution and accountability. 2. Leveraged income strategy. Focus on high-value activities. The system prioritizes leveraged income, earning methods that are not strictly tied to time. Traditional jobs limit growth because income is capped by hours worked. To accelerate toward 100K, the focus shifts to scalable opportunities such as freelancing, consulting, digital services, commissions, or online businesses. The goal is to move from linear income to value-based income results money. For example, solving a critical business problem like generating leads or increasing sales can be worth thousands to a client, regardless of how long it takes you. This requires identifying markets with high demand, urgent problems, proven willingness to pay. Examples include marketing, automation, sales systems, and business. Growth services. 3. Rapid skill monetization. Learn, apply, earn cycle. A critical element of this system is speed in converting knowledge into income. Instead of spending years mastering a skill, the approach is to learn the fundamentals quickly and apply them immediately in real-world situations. Rather than waiting to feel ready, you start offering services early, even at a basic level. Real-world experience accelerates learning because the market provides instant feedback: what works, what doesn't, and what clients actually value. This approach avoids the trap of overlearning without execution. Over time, your skills improve alongside your income. Confidence grows as you see results, and you naturally begin charging more and attracting better opportunities. The key is consistent action, not perfection. 4. Extreme cash flow discipline and capital allocation. As income increases, managing money becomes just as important as earning it. This system emphasizes strict control over cash flow, knowing exactly where every dollar goes and why. A significant portion of income is directed toward savings, reinvestment, business growth. This often requires short-term sacrifices, such as reducing unnecessary expenses or delaying lifestyle upgrades. However, the goal is not deprivation, it's strategic prioritization. 5. Strategic reinvestment for accelerated growth. To reach 100K faster, Money must be treated as a growth tool, not just something to save. Strategic reinvestment accelerates progress by increasing your ability to earn. This can include tools and software that improve efficiency, marketing and advertising to acquire clients, education or mentorship with clear ROI, outsourcing low-value tasks. The key is intentional spending. Every investment should have a purpose and a path to generating more income. Over time, this creates a compounding effect where each reinvestment increases your capacity, speed, and results. Momentum builds as your income funds further growth, creating a cycle of expansion and opportunity. 6. Time mastery and energy optimization. Time is one of the most valuable resources in this system. Achieving 100K quickly requires deliberate use of every hour. This means prioritizing high-impact tasks such as client acquisition, skill development, and revenue-generating activities. Low-value activities like excessive social media, unproductive meetings, or passive consumption are minimized or eliminated. Equally important is energy management. High performance is not just about working more hours, but working effectively. This includes maintaining physical health, sleep, nutrition, exercise, working during peak focus hours, taking breaks to sustain productivity. By aligning your energy with your most important tasks, you maximize efficiency and avoid burnout while maintaining consistent output. 7. Feedback loops, metrics, and continuous improvement. This system relies on tracking performance and making data-driven decisions. Instead of guessing, you measure what matters and adjust accordingly. Key metrics may include monthly and weekly income, number of clients or sales, conversion rates, return on investment. Regular review of these metrics helps you identify strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities. If something isn't working, you either optimize it or replace it. Feedback loops allow for rapid improvement. Mistakes are not failures, they are data points that guide better decisions. Over time, this iterative process refines your strategy and leads to more predictable and scalable results. 8. Momentum, identity shift, and long-term leverage. As progress builds, your mindset and identity begin to evolve. You no longer see yourself as someone trying to make money. You become someone who consistently generates value, solves problems, and manages income with intention. This shift is subtle at first, but extremely powerful. Your focus moves away from chasing money and toward creating outcomes that naturally attract it. This identity shift reinforces discipline and confidence. When you start seeing results, even small ones, you begin to trust your ability to produce income on demand. That trust reduces hesitation and overthinking. Small wins create momentum, and momentum accelerates success. Over time, your habits become more structured, your decisions more intentional, and your execution more consistent and focused on results rather than effort. You also begin to think long-term. Instead of reacting to opportunities, you start choosing them strategically. You become more selective with how you spend your time, who you work with, and what projects you take on. Your standards increase, and you naturally move toward higher value opportunities that align with your goals. Eventually, systems and processes begin to work for you, reducing reliance on constant effort. Tasks that once required your full attention can now be automated, delegated, or streamlined. Whether it's client acquisition, service delivery, or income generation, you start building structures that operate with less direct involvement. This is where true leverage emerges, when your output is no longer limited by your personal time and energy. The focus now shifts from just reaching 100K to scaling beyond it. The same principles, clarity, execution, reinvestment, and continuous improvement, become a repeatable framework. All right, my future millionaires. That's a wrap for today. If you got some value from this, don't just sit on it. Hit that like button. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on more money-making secrets. Turn on those notifications because wealth waits for no one. Stay smart. Stay hungry. And I'll see you in the next one. Let's get rich.